It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Prince Show here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We come to you each and every day. Our social media handles, so Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter are all at the Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our 24-hour dial-in message line, 713-570-6736. And without any further delay, we're going to jump right into today's episode. Baseball action throughout the Southwestern Athletic Conference on yesterday. Texas Southern falls to number 23 Tulane by the score of 18-2. Other scores throughout the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Jackson State got together with UL Monroe. They fell short by the score of 2-0. It took 10 innings, but the Southern Jaguars were able to come back and defeat Northwestern State by the score of 8-7. Alcorn State goes to the Big Easy, and they get blanked by the score of 11-0 to the University of New Orleans. Prairie View A&M University Panthers, in their midweek challenge against Houston Baptist Huskies, they fall short by the score of 14-4. So the Panthers will be back in action on today in Beaumont, Texas, taking on Lamar. Other midweek matchups for Southwestern Athletic Conference baseball: Alabama A&M at Troy. Grambling will be at number 21 ranked LSU. And Arkansas Pine Bluff will be at number 15th ranked Oklahoma Sooners. We have head baseball coach of the Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lions, Carlos James, scheduled to be our guest this week at the Open Mic Broadcast Network as the Panthers get ready to take on the Golden Lions of Pine Bluff in what is appearing early in the season to be a critical matchup between the Golden Lions and the Prairie View A&M University Panthers. Both teams technically would be fighting for the final spot of the Western Division to advance to the tournament. We do know it's still early, but right now, both teams not off to the starts desired. Grambling will be starting this weekend with their series opener against Texas Southern. Other SWAC matchups for this weekend will have Alcorn hosting Alabama A&M, and Mississippi Valley will be hosting Alabama State. You do have a non-conference series this weekend. Florida A&M will be at Jackson State, and Southern will be at number 23rd ranked Tulane. So that's the baseball for this weekend. We have a special report from Rob Butler scheduled for you guys on Friday, Football Friday. Rob Butler, of course, our Southland Conference correspondent. But this report, I guarantee you, will echo beyond the Southland Conference when it comes to FCS, a very powerful, dynamic piece that you definitely don't want to miss on Football Friday. Sandra Stantz, what she say will be available on Friday as well. Of course, leading to the weekend with the Carlos Brown Show. Yesterday, we tweeted about the move from the Southwestern Athletic Conference, purchasing a 16,000 square foot building, a 3-story building. And this building has the makings and the potentials of a great landing spot for the Southwestern Athletic Conference in staking their claim in Birmingham, Alabama. I like the move of making the building purchase because it increases the value of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. It lets other people know throughout the country that we are going to be some serious players in the world of athletics. It's a 3-story building, as we mentioned, and just from speaking with some of the officials from the Southwestern Athletic Conference office, the 3rd floor of the building would be the actual SWAC Hall of Fame and Museum area. The 2nd floor would be the production area, studios and all those little trinkets. And on the 1st floor will be the executive office area. So it's very, very encouraging to see these things that are being taken care of under the leadership of Dr. Charles McClellan. Now, in the back of our minds, we have to stay conscious that this is saying a whole lot without saying anything. What am I saying? Birmingham has laid out the red carpet. You have the mayor who is pushing and courting extremely hard the Southwestern Athletic Conference. The basketball tournament, which will be tipping off in a couple of weeks, will be in Birmingham. And don't be surprised that if the football championship ends back up in Birmingham. It's just all strategically coming together right now. I am one who do appreciate having the top seed host that championship football game. But realistically, you got to give some to get some. We'll keep a close eye to see how that unfolds. Baseball, of course, has relocated from New Orleans to Jackson, Mississippi. I like that move. Let's see how long it stays there. Softball also relocating to Mississippi. So a lot of moving parts throughout the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and deservedly so. Of course, we are celebrating 100 years of existence for the Southwestern Athletic Conference. A lot of rich history that has come through the ranks of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. And guess what? There are a lot more yet to come. So let's continue to tell the story. Let's celebrate our heritage and be supporters of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. We have some other little tidbits of information to share with you, reminding those who keep a pulse on the athletic director search at Prairie View A&M University. Spelman Johnson leading the way, gathering up data and potential interviewees as we speak. The SWAC Media Day, July 16th in Atlanta, Georgia. Spoke with Dr. Charles McClellan. It's only temporarily due to the fact that the gala that's going to be held in recognition of the 100-year celebration of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. So he said it only made sense to keep it in Atlanta, at least for this year. But others are saying, why not each year? Also leads me back to the purchase of the new building. I did ask, would it be possible that now that you have a place to call home, that your SWAC Media Days will be on site at the new headquarters? And right now, early projections are you would still probably have it at a local downtown hotel, but all things are possible. So it'd be very intriguing to see how all of this unfolds. Don't forget, the Purple and Gold game for the Prairie View A&M University Panthers will be March the 28th on the wonderful hill of Prairie View A&M University. Also reminding you guys to get your season tickets. And I have this quirky thought pattern, and some of you may agree, may disagree. But I simply believe this, that if you were a student athlete at any said institution, in particular that of an HBCU, you should be a season ticket holder. Even if you're out of state and you can't make it to the game, donate the ticket to someone who's less fortunate. But if anyone understands the plight and the struggle of the student athlete, in particular the HBCU student athlete and the programs, the lack of funding and the challenges that come with being creative due to lack of funding, you should be a season ticket holder. That's the least you can do, is give back to the university that invested back into you. And on the flip side of that, the athletic programs, don't cry poor mouth. Don't say what we don't have, because in theory, that sounds like an excuse. Work with what you have, maximize what you have, but still let us who especially have gone through support the very thing that supported us once upon a time. It's only the right thing to do. I am going to exit stage left. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince, reminding you guys to follow us on Twitter at The Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Thanking our sponsors for today: Helping Hands Lawn Service, serving the Waller County area; Temple of Refuge Ministries; Prairie View Athletic Club; Attorney Lee Van Richardson; Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union; and Diva Skin Conditioner, located at divafeet.com, DIVAH feet.com. I've got to go. And until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.